Motivation is great, but really it's crap. It's here today and gone tomorrow, and it's up and down like a roller coaster. But self-discipline, that's the process in order to create habits. And today, we're going to talk about how to build self-discipline. Let's go. What is up, my winning friend? My name is Zach, and welcome back to another video. And if this is your first time here, you want to reach your potential and crush your goals, start right now by hitting subscribe and tap the bell notifications. That way you don't miss anything. As I was saying, motivation is here today, it's gone tomorrow. It's a feeling that doesn't last. It's not going to last a lifetime. There are going to be days where you feel motivated to go and do what you want to do, and there are going to be days where you are completely unmotivated. And those days, that's where self-discipline is going to come to your aid, so you can continue to do the things that you need to do so you can achieve the goals that you want to achieve. And yes, a lot of times you are motivated to achieve the goals that you set forth, but you're not motivated to actually do what it takes to achieve those goals. You want the reward of what those goals have by achieving them, but you don't want to have to go through the process necessarily in order to achieve it. And that's why self-discipline is so powerful, because you literally discipline yourself to take care of the things that you need to do in order to accomplish the things that you want to have. Self-discipline is the willingness to accept discomfort, physical, mental, emotional discomfort, the willingness to put off that instant gratification to achieve a longer-term worthwhile goal. And let's face it, we live in a world today where instant gratification is put on a pedestal. We have all the information and things that we need literally at our fingertips. And it creates this image of we can have whatever we want instantly, but really true success and the things that we really want to become do not come instantly. They take time, they take work, they take patience, and they take self-discipline. And self-discipline is absolutely necessary in everything that you want to accomplish, whether that's the side project that you've been working on after work, or if it's trying to teach your kids certain morals and values, or if it's to achieve a certain fitness goal that you have set forth. You need to have self-discipline so that you can eat healthy, the right things. When you know you want to eat that hamburger, you can be self-disciplined in eating the things that you know you need to eat to hit those fitness goals. Or you need to be able to control your temper or your emotions when you're trying to teach your kids certain values and morals. Self-discipline plays a factor in everything that you're trying to accomplish. Self-discipline builds willpower, mental toughness, grit, all these things that you need in order to achieve the goals that you set forth for yourself. For a good example here, I recently took up taking cold showers about 6 months ago, because there's 7 major health benefits in taking these cold showers, and I won't get into that in this video. We'll save that for another time. However, I had to face these mental and physical discomforts each day by getting into that shower. Nobody wants to get into a shower that's freezing cold. That's a lot of mental and physical discomfort. But over time, by doing this, I built that habit, built a process by which every day I'm getting in there now without even thinking about it. And yeah, it's a little physically and mentally discomfort at first, but I'm in such a habit, I'm self-disciplined that I do it every day, and I'm receiving the benefits from taking these cold showers now. Now, this whole self-discipline sounds great, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do all the things I know I need to do to accomplish all the goals that I have. Easier said than done. So what are some key things that you can do in order to build this self-discipline? First and foremost, you're going to have a desire, a burning desire to achieve the goal that you set forth for yourself and to do the things necessary to achieve it. That's first and foremost. You have to have a desire. If you don't have a desire to get physically in shape, you're not going to do the things that you need to do to get in shape. You're not going to build that discipline. So having that desire, your why are you doing this? Why do I want to get in shape? I want to live longer. I want to be around my kids' life longer. I want to feel good about myself and be more productive. That's your why you want to achieve that goal. And those are powerful because they help build that desire to achieve that goal. It's not just, oh, I want this. This is, no, I have to have this because this is why. Literally, you could sit down and write out a list of all the reasons why you want to achieve that goal and all the benefits that you're going to receive from it, and that helps make that goal more desirable for you to reach. Another thing that you want to consider, especially when you're first starting out and first building the self-discipline, is you're going to want to remove all the temptations that are going to hinder you from achieving your desired goal. A good example of that is if you're trying to get into good physical shape and you like to eat junk food, you're going to want to remove all the temptations that are going to cause you to eat that junk food. When you go grocery shopping, don't buy any junk food. Don't have it sitting on the shelf. Meal prep. Have meals already prepared that are aligned with your goal to achieving this physical weight that you want to achieve. Don't put yourself in situations where you're going to be tempted to do something that doesn't go along with achieving that goal. Examine the way how you think and act in those situations when you have those temptations. How do you normally respond to them? By removing those temptations as much as possible from your life, you don't have to deal with them, and then they become easier when you have them after you have already built in these habits, after you have already have enough self-discipline. Then you're able to face those temptations far greater than when you're first just starting out to try and build that self-discipline in the first place. Another great tip for building self-discipline is to remove bad habits and replace them with good habits. It's nearly impossible to remove bad habits without replacing them with another habit. So like, let's say that you play too much video games. Limit the amount of time that you're playing on these video games, set it to a specific schedule, or cut it out completely and replace it with a good habit such as working out for an hour a day or reading a book for an hour or two a day. You take the bad habit away and replace it with something that's going to benefit you in your long-term goals. What are some other things that you can do for self-discipline? What about your goals? Do you have them written down? Do you set short-term goals that are in line with your long-term goals? A great man once told me, if you aim at nothing, you'll hit it every time. Self-discipline is key in writing your goals down, scheduling when you're going to get things done. And by doing that, you're building the habit of self-discipline in itself by setting these goals, and you're far more effective in achieving your goals in the first place. And my final tip for building self-discipline is to enjoy the process. Enjoy everything that you're going through, what it's making you become as you're going to achieve your goals. It's not about what we get, it's who we become in the process. You gotta love what you're doing. Don't just do something just to get the gains and the return from it. Love what you're doing and who you're becoming in that process, because if you don't, you're not gonna build the self-discipline to make it through the obstacles, to get through the learning curve, to get through the slow growing pains that it comes with achieving any goal. So love what you're doing, make it worthwhile, and be purposeful in everything that you're doing. If you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about self-discipline, setting goals, and developing good habits, then check out this playlist right there. Share this video on Facebook, and if you're part of any personal development groups, you can share it with your friends there. And if you want to reach your potential and crush your goals, start right now by hitting the round subscribe icon and tap the bell notifications. That way you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.